Child abuse should be reported?
No.
Do they ever advise you when, if at all, sexual contact with a minor should be reported, or to whom?
Nope.
The place I was first molested is the rectory of St. Joe's. And every day I got to go to my psychologist's office. I got to drive by this place. An invitation to Danny Gray's cottage was, that was where it was at. You can smoke, you can drink, fucking rake a pile of leaves 12 foot high, dump a half a can of gas on it and light it, and nobody gives a shit. And it was fucking cool. And then once I started getting abused, for one reason or another, I convinced myself that that was still a better option, which I don't quite get.
Did you ever put your penis in the mouths of any students when you were at Central Catholic?
Objection. Fifth Amendment, do not answer.
Did you ever put the penises of any of your students in your mouth?
Objection.
While you were
Same
at
objection.
Central Catholic?
Do not answer.
Did you ever put your penis in the anus of any of your students
Continuing
while
objection.
you were at Central Catholic?
Continuing objection. Do not answer.
If you can imagine laying there as still as can be, just, I was asleep, and then as I came to, I was like, oh, realized what was happening, and just kept my eyes closed and waited for it to be done. And by done, I mean done. It's like there's a siren going off in your head that this is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening. Yet the reality that it is happening, and you're trying to figure out why and what the hell do I do, and being so confounded that you do nothing, that you just fucking freeze. And then the shame after, or now at 20 or 33 years old, that I didn't sit up and just fucking punch him square in the face, you know.
You still feeling yucky? Your teeth hurt?
Yeah. So what do I need to ask Grandma? Check your teeth for what?
See if it's better.
See if it'll get better?
Yeah.
What do you think is wrong?
When I was sleeping, it started hurting.
When you were sleeping, it started hurting? Does the cold water make it hurt more? Open your mouth. Okay. Is there blood on my hand? Breathe. Can you breathe? Breathe. Take a sip.
One of the reasons that I fell in love with Tony, I'm not exactly centered. One of the reasons that I fell in love with Tony was because he really did wear his heart on his sleeve. And unlike a lot of men, he was very comfortable sharing his feelings about me, about life, which was the complete opposite of me. By the time we had gotten married, I had found out that Tony had been abused. And that was the first moment I had heard Dennis Gray's name. But I never knew. Sorry. Try not to cry. I never knew how deeply that name would be ingrained in our lives forever. Tony and I had bought a new house, and I remember we'd been here a couple days, and I was out shopping for some things for the house, and my cell phone rang, and it was Tony, and he said, "You're not going to believe who lives 5 houses down from us." And I said, "Who?" at Dennis Gray. It was a horrible summer.
Dad, I can grab a chip. Oh yeah, I bet you. I gotta watch out. I can. Oh yeah. Annie.
Because of this situation, we had to tell our daughter what had happened to Tony.
What's going on? You think something's up? You know how mom and dad tell you, don't cross your legs when you sit down, and don't let other people see your underwear, your privates are your privates, and if somebody ever touches you there or whatever, tell a big person. Well, a long time ago, when Daddy was a little bit older than you are, somebody did that to Daddy. To me. And today, the person who hurt Daddy a long time ago, Daddy saw that person. And they live on this street. And right now, I don't know what that's going to mean. But what I want to tell you is that Daddy's going to be okay. But I need to tell you so you understand, because you're big enough to understand now, that I don't want you to hate this person, because I hate him enough for me, and hating somebody's not a good thing. I also don't want you talking to this person, ever. If you fall down and scrape your knee on your bike, and this person comes up to help you, you tell them to get away.
Do you understand what Daddy just told you?
You understand what I told you?
I want to make sure that you understand what he's telling you.
Is that this man touched me on my penis.
A long time ago. A long time ago, when he was little.
A long, long time ago.
But it still hurts.
But it still hurts. It doesn't hurt like I pinch you hurts. It hurts in here, it hurts. Okay?
And we didn't know that this man lived down on
And we
the
didn't know he lived down the
until
street
today.
when we moved in this house. I didn't know until today. Because if I did, we wouldn't live here. There's where the monster lives.
How would you decide which students to invite to Crystal Lake?
There was no pattern.
Do you have any specific parameters?
No,
Any rules or guidelines that you would follow?
no.
Did you have any rules for the students that were visiting with you at Crystal Lake?
Just act like gentlemen.
Did you have any rules that prohibited them from drinking?
Yes, I told them cannot drink.
Pardon?
I always tell them, don't, if I go to bed, you watch games or TV or something, but don't touch the beer or booze.
Was there beer or booze in the cottage?
I always had a bottle of scotch or some beer.
This is the first time I've been back since the last time I was up here in high school.